is bloody gorgeous. Georgina is such a beautiful colour. I have a full face of new releases on my face. Can you believe that this was first impression? Some of these products are just, they're going straight in my makeup bag. You know me, you know how fussy I am when it comes to makeup. I will only tell you the truth when it comes to these products because I'm a working pro makeup artist. We have some high-end makeup and drugstore makeup to try on today. As we go through these, I would love to know your thoughts. You believe I'm a pro makeup artist and have never tried Hourglass before. So many people rave about Hourglass. I want to see if it's actually worth my penny. This is their hydrating skin tint. I'm going to be honest with you, I am not a skin tint type of girl. I will always be a full coverage kind of girl. For a skin tint, that feels quite thick on, you know. Definitely muted down my redness and it's giving me a bit of a glow. Police just knocked on the door, but don't worry, it was because someone broke into someone else's car. It happened at 1 AM. I was trying to tell her that I would be fast asleep. There is nothing that will wake me up. I really like that. What the hell? Was not expecting it. It's almost got like a CC cream kind of feel. That is bloody gorgeous. When you don't want foundation, this is like a perfect substitute, especially around the summertime. Skin tints flipping range, you know. Sometimes skin tints have like the tiniest bit of coverage and then sometimes they have like the most coverage. Absolutely, that is going straight into my makeup bag. Next up, we have that concealer in the travel size. I like a really light under eye. God, this is actually really light. Bisque also looks really light as well. Decided to go for sand. Look how freaking cute the travel size is. I am a sucker for anything mini. Let's see how it covers my redness on my nose. I have rosacea, so my red is popping. Especially today, like when I woke up this morning, I was like, Jesus, girl, you look like a beetroot. That reminds me of the same consistency as the NARS Creamy Concealer. My thing is like how it wears. If I start seeing some creasing, I don't care what the brand is, doesn't work, not staying in my kit. Covered my spot amazingly. What spot? I'm sorry, but I think I understand the hype now. I feel like I might have been converted to a new concealer. Let's see how it applies when you put powder on because that is like a huge telltale. You'll be glad to know that we've got some drugstore to try. This is the Rimmel Multitasker new 3-in-1 bronzing sticks. That is light, very much a more neutral mustardy color. This one is the medium shade, which you can see is a bit more chocolatey. There's a nice shiny layer on there, so I'm just gonna break that layer. Ooh. That melted so nicely. It's not too orange. It's really hard for you to get like a good bronzer on drugstore, but that just like blended in like a dream. What it reminds me of, the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Skin Enhancer. I really like that. In fact, it's really inexpensive as well. 10 out of 10. It makes it even sweeter when it's good. We have a new product from Zoeva. This is the Pout Perfect Lipstick Pencil. Use it like a multitasking pencil. You can use it on your lips and cheeks to create like a flusher color. I really like their color range of this because this is really wearable and really neutral, which is a bit of me. I'm just trying to decide which kind of color I want to go with. I've used this one before, which is really nice and pigmented, but it's not that kind of day for me. I've got work later. So I need something a little bit more neutral. I haven't tried this one yet. It's basically like a big fat jumbo pencil. If you're like lazy like I am and you just want full face really quickly, this is ideal really. This color instantly reminds me of Bareback from Nude Stick. Very creamy, like extremely creamy. Trying to keep it nice and high because I could do with like a bit of a lift today. That is a beautiful flusher color. It's not too heavy. It's so wearable for like every day and it just melted into my skin like butter. Why is there no bad products so far? Usually I'm cutting out products by this point. There's people that wear far more blush than I do, but I always get comments saying that I wear too much blush. You know what? We're in our blush era. It's 2025, people. I'm going to use the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Pressed Powder. This is a mini travel version. Oh my sweet lord. Oh my god, it comes with like a little tiny pressed powder sponge as well. This on a night out, like The girl has never had Botox in her life, so I've got a lot of fine lines under here. I use my Laura Mercier pretty much every single day. I like that this is quite small because you can kind of use the diamond shape to get right in underneath your eye. That's with the powder, that's without. This is promising. Georgina, but we'll see in about an hour whether it, like, my creases come out. I don't think I've ever done such a good base in my life, and it's all new products. Like, this never happens. We have the L'Oreal Faux Brow 2-Day Brow Tint. It has like 2 prongs on the end, which makes me think it's going to be double the speed. Oh great, there's a guy watching me. This is the problem when you film content. You get absolute weirdos just staring at you. If you like a natural fluffy brow, you would love this. It creates like almost like hair strokes. Because it leaves like gaps in between, it makes it look more natural. I always think that brows, they're not like block brows. They have like gaps in between, which are like the hair stroke. This is in the dark blonde shade, and I think that's actually perfect. I always struggle to pick a brow tint that suits my blonde hair. Go in the shop, they're either too warm, too orange, too red. I actually really like that. This is the Rimmel Wonder Ink Eyeliner Pen. I'm a little eyeliner hoe. I love these pens. As soon as these were invented, I was on it. I think the first one I ever used was the collection one. I just bought so many of them. Feeling of using an eyeliner pen is just so much more easier than using a liquid eyeliner. Problem with these is some of them dry out really easily. So let's give this a go. Because this liner is actually so long, it makes it so easy to do a wing. That was so easy to do. It almost like glided onto my eye. Not gonna lie, I haven't done a wing liner in God knows how long, so I don't know what that looks like. It didn't like drag or pull on my eyelid, which some eyeliners definitely do. These guys, they don't last. I feel like they last like a couple of weeks and then they start drying out. So I will update you. Funny, as a makeup artist, it's so easy to do it on other people. When you do it on yourself, it's literally like such hard work. What in the Amy Winehouse is this eyeliner today? I don't know why, but it got thicker and thicker. We have a new mascara to try. This is the L'Oreal Paris Big Deal Mascara. This separated my lashes. I've had a lash lift, and sometimes lash lifts make your lashes go a bit skewy. That's quite nice. I don't know if it's gonna take over my Sky High Maybelline anytime soon. Maybelline are just like the queen of mascaras. Everyone and their mum is wearing these. These are the L'Oreal Lumi Le Glace Highlighter Stick. This is the shade Glowy Creme Sheet. This one's Glassy Pink Ballet. I'm gonna use the Glowy Creme Sheet. Actually, that is quite dewy. I've seen a lot of people wear this and it almost makes their skin look wet. So I'm hoping it'll do that with me. I mean, I'm already glowing. Okay, this is giving 2016 highlight. Beaming. That is a beaming highlight. Even though it's still glowy here, like you can see it's way more glowy on this side. Turns out this is a bit too much glow. It's given me bad memories of when I was in my 20s. Although it gives like a dewy kind of stickiness, it does give that like wet look. I don't actually use a lot of highlight. I like my skin to just have almost like a radiance to it. You know what? If you're a girl who loves a highlight, this is viral for a reason. This is for you. And she's so affordable, so why not? I feel like there's just this fine line between a sweaty glow and then like a radiant glow from within. I'm verging on sweaty glow right now. I'm gonna use the Zoeva Pout Perfect lip pencil as a base for my lip. That is such a beautiful color. I would actually wear that color a lot. It's almost like peachy. It's not like super mattifying. I'd say it was quite hydrating. I love a monochromatic look. My cheeks are matching my lips and it's giving me tingles. It reminds me a little bit of an old Morphe lipstick called Kissy Face. These are the new Juicy Tubes from Lancome. They're almost like a 90s lip tube. The colors that they've brought out are stunning. This one is Marshmallow Electro. This one's Miracle. And then this one is Magic Spell. They're all screaming to me in so many different ways. For a natural look, this one is Marshmallow Electro. I feel like that's gonna be cute. Really wanna try Miracle. It's just not gonna go with this makeup look. I'm gonna have to try this one. If you want me to try the rest of them, let me know in the comments and I'll do a little short for you. That's really thick. They had to do a sickly sweet smell. Look at that. Like a thick, almost like donutty glaze. It's not as sweet and sickly as I thought it was going to be. Tiny vanilla-y frosting sort of fragrance to it. That on a night out or like an event. Kind of intrigued to see what the other flavors are like now. Finish off with the Hourglass Veil Setting Spray. Let's give this a go. It took a while for it all to come out. It hasn't got a lot of fragrance to it. Definitely is making my skin a little bit more glowier and a more natural look. Some of you guys are so brutally honest. I love it. So please put your favorites down below in the comments. My next video is 5 genius makeup hacks that will save you money. I feel like every woman should know these things, and especially if you're on a budget. I upload a beauty video every Sunday, so if this is something you want more on your feed, then hit the subscribe button and I will see you in the next one.